Hello there, welcome back to EMS Grade 9. In this video, we're going to look at a question on the circular flow. And we have a question which is a typical exam question for the March test. And we're going to start with the first question, whereby it reads, start the following circular flow diagram before answering the question. So we are given the circular flow model that we have there, and we've got different participants being mentioned, whereby we've got factor market, households, government, business. We go to our first part of the question, which says identify the missing information A to E. So we need to identify what is A, but you know that A is a participant, but in this participant is directly linked to the government, and also you've got household there and businesses. So obviously, we see that this represents the goods and service market. We are saying A. We have got the goods and services market. The goods and services market. Then we go to the next part, whereby we are going to try to identify B. But B, we see that it's an arrow from goods and services market to the government. So obviously, this is indicating a movement of goods and services. So B, we're just indicating it as goods and services. We are saying B. We are saying goods and services, and we try to identify our C. Our C is an arrow from households to the goods and services market. But you see that what moves from households to goods and services? Remember, households buy from the goods and services market. So obviously, the expenditure is the one that is moving from households to the goods and services market. So we are saying expenditure for the goods and services. So that's what we have on C. We can just say spending. Spending on goods and services. Then we move to the next one, which is going to be on D. Remember, it's A to E, so we have got our D again, which is an arrow from the goods and services market to the businesses. So you'll see that this is an arrow that is moving from the goods and services market to the businesses. So we need also to identify which part is that one. So you'd see that businesses sell their goods and services to the goods and service market, and then in return, they get revenue. So this is indicating sales revenue. So we have a D being our sales revenue. And then we go to the next part, whereby now we have our E, which is the last one. And E is a movement that we are seeing from government to the goods and services market. So obviously, the government also buys up this arrow. And then this one, obviously, is now the government spending as they buy the goods and services from the goods and service market. So basically, we are saying E, it's now government. Government spending. So this becomes our E. Then we move on to the next part of our question, which is now going to be 3.2. Which says explain the flow of A from businesses to households. So we have the flow of A from businesses to households. So basically, we try to see the flow of A from remember A is being indicated by the goods and services market. So obviously now when we are looking at the flow, so you see that businesses provide goods and services to households, and then also, obviously households will be buying those goods and services. So the household spending will be now moving in the direction to business. So that's the explanation that we can give. We go to answer section to see. We have that explanation here where they're saying businesses provide goods and services to households, and then households spend on the goods and services sold. Or you can explain it from the point of view that businesses receive an income as known as sales revenue. So that becomes explanation that we have in terms of 3.2. Then we go to our 3.3, which reads explain the 4 factors of production. We know that we have got land, labor, capital, and then we have also entrepreneurship. So we have also those are listed on the answer section, whereby we are saying we have got natural resources or land, and also labor, capital, and then income per membership. So these are the factors of production that we have. I'll go to the next question. Discuss the role of the government in a closed economy as depicted in the circular flow diagram. So basically, we are seeing that the government is at the center. So we need to describe its role in a circular flow diagram. So we have also the role of the government explained here, whereby the same government receives an income in the form of taxes from households and businesses, and also government provides public services to both the households and businesses of South Africa. This includes services such as healthcare, transport, security, and education. And next point, the government also buys goods and services from businesses. For example, state hospitals buy linen from bedding shops, and they require the services of electricians and plumbers to do maintenance and fix things in the hospitals. Then the last point is saying government also receives services from households in the form of labor. For example, teachers, police, and office workers supply the government with labor through the work they do. So basically, these are the explanations that we have in terms of part of question whereby it needs us to discuss the role of the government in a closed economy. So basically, that's what you have to go to the last part of question, which says households receive income in the form of obviously households they provide labor and they receive income in the form of salaries and wages. So basically, that's what we have. So we have salaries and wages being our response, which is also what we have highlighted in our answer section. So we are saying we can just try to put it down whereby we are saying the other that we have here is salaries. Salaries and wages. Well, basically, that's what we have on the last part of our question. Thank you for listening. Hopefully the video was helpful. Let's meet again in the next video. But let's stay tuned. More typical examination questions will be uploaded on this channel. So let's get notified. Let's meet again in the next video. As for this video, I'm signing out.